I left long before then.
Well, your cell phones didn't.
A mother, a son, and a web of lies so meticulously constructed that it almost worked. What you're about to witness is one of the most chilling interrogations ever recorded. A detective who had everything, facing a young man who denied everything. For nearly 2 hours, Lente Lazar sat across from Detective Casey Neal and looked him dead in the eyes. No tears, no panic, just calculated, cold deflection. By the end of this documentary, you'll understand exactly how a loving mother was betrayed by the one person she trusted most in this world, and how a single iPad connected to a McDonald's Wi-Fi network in Arizona sealed his fate forever. Stay with me. This story is one you will not forget.
Grover Beach Police.
Hi, yes, this is Officer Cook.
Hi there.
Hi, I called a little bit ago, informed somebody that we're going to be doing a welfare check on one of our
Yes, sir.
employees. Want to see if you can send a unit down here. Based on the information that we have, there may be an issue at the residence. We have to have a unit come here. Her vehicle's here. She only has one vehicle. The vehicle's here. And from a neighbor's description of her daily routine, it's not normal. And she is not answering the door. So I just want to see if we can get a unit here for further contact or possible entry.
Okay, I'll send somebody over there.
All right, thank you much.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
For a check on a registered nurse that never showed up for work this morning.
Oh.
So get here. We know she only has one vehicle registered to her from our information.
Mm-hmm.
She's not answering the door. We spoke with a neighbor. She said the last time she saw her was 2 days ago, but she did hear her yesterday speaking Hungarian. She is Hungarian, and that's all she knows. She said that she has a regular routine. She locks the gate. She's got a small gate out front.
Okay.
Locks it with a padlock. Has a dog that she'll use out front.
Okay.
The padlock's not there. It's unsecure. There is no dog. She said that her son lives in the area. We tried contacting him. No answer.
Athena, police department! Athena, police department! Yep. 11:44. Item 12. Code 4. 11:44. Alright, just don't touch anything, but it looks like a lot of pills. Oh, wait, no. There's a lot of blood.
Yeah.
Can't really tell for slice marks. Sam 6, do we have a David unit available? Okay, yeah, let's finish and then I'll have you guys just stand outside. Just don't leave until I get your guys' info or something. And
No,
then,
we're not going to go anywhere.
yeah, we're not going to touch anything. Looking at that, it's, I can't tell if she sliced herself or something came out. Okay, we'll just, we're clear. Let's go ahead and step out. Yeah, don't leave if you don't mind. She's located upstairs. There's a lot of pills around her, but she's doubled over, and I can't tell if it's slice marks, but there's a lot of congealed blood. She's like in a prone position, well, a curled fetal position upstairs.
October 25th, 2018, Grover Beach, California. What officers found inside that condo was not a suicide, not an accident. Athena Valentini, a registered nurse and immigrant from Hungary, had been brutally attacked. There were massive wounds to her throat and upper extremities. The coroner would later confirm she could not have inflicted these wounds upon herself. This was a homicide. Athena had no immediate family at the scene. Her phone was missing, her dog was gone, and the only person in her life, her son, Lente Lazar, was supposedly 2,000 miles away in Bloomington, Indiana. Investigators were just beginning to pull the threads, and what unraveled would shock everyone who knew her.
Hello, Sergeant Rubina, Grove Beach PD. I'm trying to get a little more information on your neighbor here at the first department. When's the last time you've seen her and talked to her?
It was probably 2 days ago, and I think I heard her either last night or the night before.
You heard her?
Yeah, she was talking to someone in Hungary, and I think it was her son.
Oh, on a phone or something like that?
No, in person.
Okay.
But her dog's not up front. She usually leaves her dog, her little beagle, out in the front.
And it's a little beagle, you said?
Yeah, little beagle. I think that's the brand. It's a little brown dog. She's about 9 or 10 years old. And she's very well behaved.
And usually when she leaves for work, she leaves the dog on the front porch until she gets home.
She passed away, so we're trying to figure out some stuff. So that's why we're there.
And she never leaves the truck in there. She always put his car inside of the garage, but last night.
So it was confirmed that she was at work yesterday from 06 to 1400.
1400 yesterday afternoon?
Yeah.
Was she supposed to be at work today?
Yeah. That's how we ended up out here.
Okay. What time is she supposed to be at work today?
I got, what was told to me was at 0730 that she was no contact and a no-show.
So sometime between 1400 and 0730 something happened.
Detectives immediately began building a picture of Athena's final hours. She had last been seen alive on surveillance footage at a local UPS store the afternoon of October the 24th, the day before her body was discovered. She appeared calm, not in distress, and was alone. A receipt from that transaction was found on her dining room table. Her friend Cheryl Mankey, a fellow nurse at the prison, was devastated when detectives told her the news. Cheryl's first instinct was that an inmate must be responsible. Investigators followed that lead, but it went nowhere. No altercations on record, no threats, no suspects from the prison. Meanwhile, something else was quietly drawing attention. Athena's phone. It was missing, and the records coming back from her carrier were about to change everything.
So, I wanted to first again extend my condolences.
Thank you.
I know this is a very difficult
Yes.
thing to deal with, and I just wanted to let you know that we all wanted to extend our condolences and work very hard on this case.
Thank you.
It's very difficult losing a parent. I've lost one as well, and so.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I actually lost two parents now because
Yeah.
my father passed away from a heart attack. So my biological father.
Right, you said that was before you guys came over.
Yeah, so I was born in 1992, and my parents married 2 months after I was born, and he passed away in 1995 from a sudden heart attack in the middle of the night.
Oh, wow.
My mom just woke up and found him passed away. And then in 1997, we immigrated here because the Hungarian laws when it comes to like adoption and stuff is if the father passes away, then the child goes to the father's parents, so my grandparents. And my mom was scared of losing me, so we fled the country.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and we went to Los Angeles.
Yeah.
And then we kind of built a life from there.
So in order to share this stuff with you and talk to you about it, I had to give you an advisement because we're in a police department. So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
Okay, and you have the right as president of attorney before and during any question, if you wish. You can afford one. One can be appointed for you free of charge. Okay?
Understand.
Sorry, that's just a formal advisement. You last went to California to see your mom in January?
Of this year. I think January 6th, that's what Hannah said.
Okay.
2018. So that was the last time I saw her in person. Because right now, I'm starting to learn how to become a retail investor, or just a trader, so trading stock options and futures. I realized that it's best to be employed because if I don't, I'm going to pay more taxes. And I just want to make it clear, you're welcome to access my phone or to come to my house or anything like that. You don't need a warrant. I can invite you in.
Okay.
I didn't make that clear on the phone, or if I did, I forgot. But I just want to kind of help in any way I can.
I appreciate that.
At this point in the interrogation, Lente appeared confident. He was speaking freely, offering information, even inviting detectives into his home. He presented himself as cooperative, grieving, and above suspicion. But Detective Neal had already done his homework. He had the phone records, he had the cell tower data, he had the license plate reader captures, and he had surveillance footage from a Best Buy in Bloomington, Indiana. Lente didn't know that yet, and Detective Neal was about to lay it all out, piece by piece, watching to see how this young man would respond when the walls started closing in.
I was able to get records for all your recent people that have called your mom.
Okay.
And so your number was one of them on the 22nd.
Yeah.
So they came back with those records when I asked from AT&T.
Okay.
And so they show your phone going to Springfield, Missouri on the 23rd, I believe. 22nd, 23rd. Can you help me explain that?
Not Missouri. I went to Mount Vernon in Missouri. But that was, I'm sorry, in Illinois.
I thought that was Illinois,
Yeah, but that's as far as I went. I didn't go to Missouri that day.
Huh.
Or that week.
Really?
Missouri was the earliest time I was in Missouri was in June.
Okay.
Of this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's the only phone you have?
That's the only phone I had. I had this since January of last year.
Huh.
No,
It's just strange. I mean, so basically when our phones travel, they talk to cell phone towers.
Correct.
Right. So you're a smart guy. You probably know better than me. Every time they connect to a tower, it shows the tower's location.
Yeah.
Your phone has to be within close proximity of those towers.
Right.
So the fact that your phone shows going, from your house basically to the Springfield, Missouri.
I understand. I understand.
On the 22nd, 23rd.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was not in Missouri last month. June was the last month I was in Missouri.
Huh.
Late June.
And the other curious thing is, so on the 25th, your phone is showing up in Texas, and it tracks all the way back to your house from Texas.
I was not in Texas. Last time I was in Texas was when I moved out here.
Oh.
That was 2015 because I drove here.
Okay.
Yeah.
When I looked at your phone records, what I did was I looked at the other callers that called your mom. Okay. And I found another Cincinnati, Ohio number that looks like it was traveling with your phone to your mom's house. And
I don't have another phone either.
Yeah, well, so when I looked at that and I put the two records together.
Oh, I understand.
I have a map from your house to your
Texas.
mom's house.
Oh, to my mom's house?
Correct.
Okay.
With those two phones. It maps directly from your house on the 22nd to your mom's house on the 24th.
I can promise you, I was not.
Okay.
I was not in California
listen to
January.
Listen to me for a sec here. So
sure.
When I looked at that,
yes,
I checked. There's other systems that we can check that they have what's called a license plate reader.
Okay.
Okay. And when a license plate gets scanned on that as you're driving down the road, it takes a picture of your car. Okay. And the picture it took in Texas and in Arizona and in California is a picture of your car.
I was not in California this year. All right, except in January.
Okay. Listen to me, Lente.
I'm listening.
Okay. All those records clearly show it was your Jeep. Okay. There's video surveillance cameras on your mom's apartment. Did you know that?
I did not.
The video surveillance cameras show you going into your mom's apartment when she was murdered. Okay. So what I'm here to do today to talk to you is about, I already know that you're the one that went there. Okay. I need you to help me understand why you did this to your mom.
I didn't do anything to my mom.
This is the moment the interrogation shifts. Until now, Lente had been composing himself carefully. But Detective Neal had just placed him at the scene. He named the surveillance. He named the license plate. He named the burner phone. And then, he revealed the Best Buy footage. Lente could no longer pretend he hadn't been anywhere near California. The question now was whether he would give any explanation at all. Instead, he doubled down, retreating further and further into denial. What followed was a masterclass in psychological maneuvering by Detective Neal, and a masterclass in cold, calculated deflection by a young man who had apparently prepared for this moment.
The video at your mom's house show you driving by at 3:30 that afternoon, okay, in your Jeep. Okay? understand what all this says is that you were. So for you to sit here and tell me that makes zero sense, and it doesn't look, good for you. Okay? What I'm trying to understand is, did something happen when you were there that caused a struggle with your mom?
No.
Were you just mad at her? Do you need money?
No. I don't need money.
So what happened? Tell me what happened. That's the only way we're going to understand this a little bit better. Because you seem like a very intelligent, smart, and a nice person. And something had to have happened that day.
Nothing.
We all make mistakes.
No! Okay? I understand everybody makes mistakes, but no, First of all, as you pointed out, I had a rough childhood. Yeah. But you know what? I've always had my mom. She was the number one person, with the exception of the dog, that I could go to. Mm-hmm. There's no reason for me to hurt her. I never hurt her. I never did. If anything, I went out of my way to help her all the time. There's no...
Can you explain this?
I cannot. I absolutely cannot. But I did not do anything to her. I really didn't.
Do you want me to show you the video of it?
I didn't.
Do you want me to show you the video of it?
Sure. December. Mm-hmm. I was talking to her about meeting Hannah's parents. Okay. I asked my mom for her engagement ring so I can use it as a promise ring for Hannah. Mm-hmm. There was nothing.
Did you find the ring there?
I don't have a ring. I absolutely do not have a ring. I'm not going to hurt my mom for a little gold ring.
I know, there was more to it. You bought a prepaid burner phone from Best Buy so you can make this trip to contact your mom. I want you to tell me what each thing means.
Okay. Burner phone, traveling across California, lying about the trip to a detective, not telling anybody about it, including girlfriend, $100 weed, and then visiting mom's house. I know what it looks like. A phone, that's weird. Like, why isn't he just calling from his phone? Oh, probably he knows that. Cell towers. And I think I already mentioned how I know the cell towers work. So that's established. Traveling across the country and not telling anyone. That's weird. Why doesn't he tell anybody? Okay, he has a mission or a plan. Visiting mom's house without telling her or telling anybody. That's also weird. I know what it looks like, Casey.
Okay.
But the thing is,
all of that by itself would be weird, except for the time that you went there.
I know.
We find your mom in there. Okay.
I understand what you're saying. What I don't understand is reason.
Okay.
Proof, I guess.
Okay. Is that not your Jeep driving in front of your mom's house? That's on the 24th of October.
I can't. I mean, I saw the Jeep.
Okay, that's your Jeep, correct?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know. I just saw a white...
Watch it again. Here you go. Okay? What's that in that corner?
A sticker.
Right? Okay? That's your sticker, the exact place you have it on your Jeep, correct?
Okay.
What's that sticker? Exact sticker you have on your Jeep, is that correct?
I didn't see the second sticker, but...
Okay.
Okay.
So this is in front of your mom's house.
Okay.
On 10/24, look. At 15/27, which means 3/27.
The sticker on the Jeep. Something so small. Something Lente probably never even thought about when he made this trip. A university sticker on the windshield of his car, captured on surveillance cameras across multiple states, and right outside his mother's home, the afternoon she was killed. Lente couldn't explain it away. He couldn't explain the burner phone. He couldn't explain the license plate reader data. He couldn't explain why both phones traveled together from Indiana to California and back, and so he changed his story. For the first time in this interrogation, Lente admitted he had been in California, but now claimed it was for a completely different reason.
I went to Los Angeles too, and I could prove it to you. I could show it to you.
Okay.
To buy marijuana.
Okay.
And I bought medicinal marijuana. I went to It's on Venice Street in Los Angeles. That's why I went to California.
Okay.
And
How do you show that to me?
How?
Yeah.
I have the weed in my house.
Okay. And how much weed did you buy?
About $120 worth. Something like
$120 worth of weed?
Yeah. It's 15 grams.
Okay.
That's it.
So that's why you came to California?
I know it sounds ridiculous, but I don't know anyone here except Hannah. Hannah is not going to go ask people. I'm not going to go ask other people either. She's in medical school.
Okay. What did you tell Hannah?
That I was going to Chicago.
And why did you tell her that?
Because she doesn't like it. She doesn't like, because she's in medical school, she's worried about, like, first of all, this is Indiana. They don't have any, if I got caught smoking weed here, she would get in trouble. Because of that, I kind of kept it a secret from her.
Okay. So what day did you leave to go to California?
Tuesday.
Tuesday, which was what? What's the date on Tuesday?
23rd.
Okay. And about what time did you leave?
8 a.m.
8 a.m.?
Yeah.
Okay. And how did you get
Or,
to California?
no, I'm sorry, 6 a.m. 6 a.m.
6 a.m.?
And I drove.
You drove?
Yes.
In what?
My car.
Your Jeep?
Yes.
Okay, the same one I have the pictures of?
Yes.
Okay. How long did it take you, number one, to get to California?
Thursday, I think, was when I got there. Thursday, because I went to LA and that's when I bought marijuana.
How many hours driving is that?
30, 40?
30 or 40
I
hours?
really don't know.
Did you stop and stay in a hotel anywhere?
No, I just drove all the way through. I went up to my mom's, I was going to surprise her, she wasn't there, and then I drove back.
Okay. When you say she wasn't there?
She wasn't there. I called her on my Cricket phone.
Uh-huh.
I drove by, her car wasn't there. I called her on my phone, the other phone. She didn't pick up. I guess she was at work. And I had to get back. And I drove by her house.
Okay.
Yes.
At what time?
Afternoon, and then late afternoon.
Right. At 11 at night?
No. I left long before then.
Well, your cell phones didn't.
There it is. The line that opened this documentary. I left long before then. Not well. Your cell phones didn't. This was the moment, and Lente knew it. Both phones, his personal phone and the burner he purchased at Best Buy, remained in the area near Athena's home until approximately 11 p.m. that night. The same time, surveillance footage showed a person leaving the building with Athena's dog following behind, off-leash. Athena's dog, who was known to not follow strangers, the same dog that had originally belonged to Lente before he went to college. The dog that trusted him. Detective Neal had every piece, and now he was ready to lay it all on the table.
You have my phone. You're downloading it right now. You'll see that it's...
Okay. Well, we'll look at it. Maybe that'll explain something.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me go see if it's done.
Look, can we just please continue the conversation? I know you're going outside, taking a break, that sort of thing. Okay, I already said let's just speed up.
I gave your phone to my technician that can download it.
Okay, let's just speed up this process. Okay.
Do you not want to look at your phone to help explain what's on there?
I'm curious because
Would you tell me the truth if I showed you
well,
that?
you've mentioned.
Would you tell me the truth?
You've mentioned a lot of evidence, but you've never shown me anything except the Google
Would you tell me the
cell
truth
phone
if I showed it to you? I mean, is that what it takes?
Is this a psychiatry thing, going back and forth with questions? I'm asking you, are you ever going to show it? It's either yes or no. It's not a question back. That's what I'm asking.
What if I showed it to you?
Same thing.
What would you say?
You just showed...
What would you say?
Oh, well, I gotta see it. I don't know. I have to...
Why would you have to see it? You know...
Because... No, I don't. Because you're telling me this... You're telling me you have so much evidence of this and that, but you haven't shown me anything except the map. The map and the cell phone. I didn't go to my mom's house. Prove it to me. Just please prove it to me. Because...
And then what?
I don't know. I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
What do you mean?
Then you would tell me what happened. So this is on the 23rd when you're driving out to California.
Okay.
Okay. This is on the 25th when you're driving back
Okay.
to Indiana.
Okay.
Okay.
I understand.
Like everywhere you went,
Yeah.
you got captured on video.
Okay.
Okay. You understand that? You got captured everywhere you went.
And you have
There's
a
video surveillance of you at the house. I'll probably show you that too. Okay. The Best Buy is really not that important. I know you had that phone and you called your mom from it because her own records show it, your records show it, and she tells her friend about talking to you right after that phone call from that phone. Okay.
Okay.
You're on video at her house, Levente. There's only two things you said when it comes down to it.
Yeah.
Okay. We have all this evidence showing
Dude,
you.
what else do you want from
listen,
me?
Listen. What I want is you to listen for a second.
I'm listening.
Okay. There's two things, Levente, that I know. Okay.
Yeah.
One, it's not about who did it. Okay. I know you did it, but here's what like the jury's going to see, or Hannah's going to see. More importantly, is you either one, you're a cold-blooded killer who has no remorse and killed your mom, planned it, did it, or two, something would happen there when you went to see your mom that I don't know about that you cannot fill in, and that's the only thing that the jury or Hannah needs to know about you.
No, because...
You understand that?
I do.
So,
I do.
are you a cold-blooded killer,
I
or did something else happen in the house?
I never...
What else happened in the house then?
I never saw...
No, that's we're past that, Levente.
Are
All
we?
right, we are.
How are we past that?
We're way past that.
Prove it to me.
I'm telling you, I've already proved it. Okay, that you did this. Okay.
No, you haven't.
Okay. To me, Levente, you need to be able to explain this. Because no one else is going to understand. You're the only one who can give us that part.
For almost 2 hours, Detective Neal pressed. And Lenti held. No confession, no break, no emotion. He shifted his story from being in Indiana the entire time, to driving to California for marijuana, to driving by his mother's house but not going in, to claiming she simply wasn't home. Each new story was a layer of improvisation built on top of the last. But every layer collapsed against the evidence. And then, there was the iPad. While Lente sat in that interrogation room, investigators were executing a search warrant at his apartment. What they found on his iPad would become one of the most damning pieces of evidence in the entire case.
Look, okay, let's lay it down. It's
Yeah.
it's not financial. I don't need money. I didn't even know that she left this to me because she said she was going to leave it for Judith, for Yudi. It's not the dog. I don't want the dog.
Okay.
What is
What
there?
is it?
There isn't anything. I'm trying to lay it down for you so you could see that there is literally nothing. I had a good relationship with my mom. Look at the text messages. If you could contact AT&T, why don't you read like the conversations I've had with her? Why don't you see the long phone calls I've had with her? Why don't you talk to Joseph or Terry or anybody about my relationship with my mom?
Okay. You understand that your mom herself, in her own words, had said you called her right when you called her from the phone you had at Best Buy. She told her friend on the 24th, that afternoon.
I don't know, maybe you understand, but my father passed away when I was 5.
Mm-hmm.
My mom and I had a very close relationship. Everything she did for me. For you to even say such a thing, it's kind of ridiculous. Have you been only focusing on me? Have you even looked at other leads? Yeah. Have you?
Yes.
Everyone I spoke to, Terry and Joseph, they've been telling me the same thing, that it sounds like you guys don't know what is happening.
Really?
And if you're really wasting your time with me...
No, I wouldn't do that.
No, not wasting my time, but wasting your time with me.
No, I wouldn't do that either.
I'll give you these, and then whatever happens, happens, okay? But in the end, I already know that I didn't do anything to my mom. And that'll be established eventually. If it's not, I don't know what to say. But I didn't do anything, okay?
Is there anything you want to tell me? Now's your opportunity.
No, I have nothing else to say.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead and stand up and take your jacket off for me? I'm placing you under arrest for the murder of your mother.
Lente Lazar was booked on the murder charge, but investigators weren't done. The data extraction on his iPad revealed multiple Google searches made under his name. Searches including his own full name, alongside the words, suspect, Grover Beach, and Indiana. Searches including his own full name, alongside the words, suspect, Grover Beach, and Indiana. Searches including his own full name, alongside the words, suspect, Grover Beach, and Indiana. Searches including his own full name, alongside the words, suspect, Grover Beach, and murder on 9th Street. And here's the detail that sealed everything. His iPad was a Wi-Fi only device. It needed a wireless connection to access the internet. On the morning of October 25th, Lente's iPad connected to a McDonald's Wi-Fi network in Winslow, Arizona. The timestamp was between 11 a.m. and 11:10 a.m. Athena Valentini's body wasn't discovered until 11:50 a.m. that same morning. Lente was searching for news about a murder on 9th Street before the murder had even been reported. He knew what had happened because he was the one who made it happen.
Do you realize that these text messages you show me from your mom were after she was dead? They were sent after she was dead. You sent those texts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From my phone.
Right. You sent those texts from your mom's phone to you because she was already dead. She couldn't.
What? No. Look. Hold on. I'm sorry. No. I didn't send those text messages. Let me tell you what's going to happen here, because I already know what will. You're asking me questions about my PC, about my shoes.
Stop.
May I just one minute?
Okay.
You're asking questions about my PC, about my phone, about my shoes. You're gonna go to my house. That's fine. Whatever.
Right.
I already told you where the marijuana is. You're gonna talk to Hannah, that sort of thing. And you know what? She's in med school. She doesn't have to deal with this shit. So even if you, at the very end, you find out that I did not do this, right? The whole, my relationship is done with her. It's already been established at this point because you have to do your job, and I'm not blaming you. Okay.
1 year after Athena Valentini was murdered in her own home, a jury convicted Lente Lazar of first-degree murder with a sharp object. The judge sentenced him to life without the possibility of parole. The prosecution had built their case on a foundation of digital evidence that Lente had never anticipated. Cell tower data, license plate readers, burner phone records, Best Buy surveillance, and an iPad that betrayed him from a McDonald's parking lot in the Arizona desert. His financial motive was equally clear once investigators dug in. Despite telling Detective Neal he was financially stable, Lente was nearly $50,000 down in the stock market, owed close to $70,000 in student loans, and had an outstanding IARS bill of over $100,000. He was months from running out of money, and he was the sole heir to his mother's estate.